everyone and welcome to another exciting episode on the Sparrow Pod. Today we have a very special guest with us, someone who has spent more than 16 years in working in technology, education, business and innovation and has inspired over 8,000 students through robotics and STEM learning. He is an electronics and telecommunication engineer, entrepreneur, robotics educator and innovation mentor. Please join me in giving a very warm welcome to Mr. Piyush.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for having me here. And thank you, ma'am, for inviting me at this place. I'm very fortunate to be with the group of young kids, I call them my future. So idea about what we do. Every generation, there is a technology upgradation. Every year, every decade, there is some kind of an innovation which helps us going to the next generation. You have mobile, we are at the podcast, the lighting is there, we are sitting in AC. Everything is a technology which has given us, which has brought us over here. Right? Now, from here to where? So from here to where will be defined by the people who will work in the technology, who will work in the robotic infrastructure. So as with AI and robotics today, everything is running with a rapid speed. What I'm doing for my kids, I'm just teaching them to be with the world pace.
Alright, that's really sweet. So let's start with questions, okay? You spent over 16 years working across technology, education and innovation. What first sparked your interest in technology and robotics? And did you always imagine this is where your career would take you?
Yeah, from the day one, I am a robotic engineer. So back in my college days, I was participating in the robotic competition. And that is how we came up in participating in the IT events, IT Tech Fest event. By the way, everybody should go to IT Tech Fest, which happen every year during the Decembers. So where are we? Asia is one of the biggest technical festival, and everybody should go over there. So we started going in that festival, participated in the events, and it was disaster when we went first year. But after that, we formed a robotic club. Let me tell you, my club is 5-time international champion of robotic war.
Wow, that's amazing. So you've trained 8,000 students. Is there one student project or moment that made you think, yes, this is exactly why I want to do this?
So last year in IIT Bombay, we were doing some training on drone technology. We were teaching kids drone technology, how to make and fly.
Wow, that's really cool.
We will do it sometime over here also. So what happened, the age category was given like 8 years to 40 years. So as a faculty, for teaching 8 years to 40 years becomes a challenging.
Yes.
So how do I teach 8 years? How do I teach 40 years, guys? So now I was in that trauma, but still I started conducting the class. But let me tell you, you told me, when was that point when you realized this is what you are doing correctly? There was an 8-guy kid, Nurud, his name I still remember. He troubled me for 2 days. And he troubled me for very, very technological questions like, when we make drones, we put motors to fly, obviously. So motors can be brush or brushless. Brush motors make noise. Brushless motors don't make noise. So he says, why are we even using brush motors? So I asked him, why? What is the problem? Sir, it will create noise. If it is made for the armies, it has to go behind so that people don't understand, enemy don't understand my robo is coming from behind. It was a smart question. And there I feel the kids are smart, just we need to provide the proper infrastructure to the kids.
That's true. So this is really inspiring. For someone who thinks robotics is just robots and wires, how would you explain robotics actually teaches us beyond technology?
So I believe robo is somebody who can take care of multiple repetitive jobs, somebody who don't ask for salary, somebody who is not tired, and somebody who can do the repeated work and less tired continuously without taking a break. So India being a developing country, if we have those kind of a technology with us, we will grow as a nation. My idea is that.
That's really thoughtful of you. AI is becoming such a big part of our lives. Do you think children should be learning AI from a young age? And what is one thing you wish every student understood about AI?
So first thing, as far as AI is considered, we cannot be behind. Everybody is on AI. So we need to know what is AI. We need to take advantage of AI. So today, if somebody wanted to know, we were just meeting Gandhi ji and the other member from your team. And if they have AI, they come to know the story quickly. So AI helps you in very thing, and I think for the young generation, you can't be behind. Everybody's on AI, but use it positively. Learn how it can benefit you and the society. That is the idea.
I so agree. So let's do a quick rapid fire round. I'll give you two options. You choose one.
Yeah.
Robot or drones?
Drones.
Drones. Coding or electronics?
Coding.
Build something from scratch or fix something that's broken?
From scratch.
If you could build any robot yourself, what would it do?
I'm working on one of the robo where there's lots of manholes. During rainy season, there are manholes, right? And due to some reason, financial reason, somebody has to go inside the manholes, clean it. Why? If I can make a bot and that can clean that particular work, I don't want people to go at that level and do that. So he's risking his life, his family's life, and that is not a great job to do. Right?
I hope your robot works out. What's one word that describes a great inventor?
He must be giver. He must be ready to give what he's learned, and he should be ready for grooming the next generation. This is what I'm trying.
That's true. If you could give one piece of advice to the Sparrow here today who wants to become an inventor, engineer, entrepreneur, or simply someone who loves creating things, what would you tell them?
Be curious, यार. Unless you be curious, ये कैसे होता है और इसको बनाने में क्या लगेगा, that is the thing I want to give it to kids. And for every meetings and every lecture I go and every time I talk, I tell my kids, be curious.
That's true. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today and sharing your experience and insights with us. I think one of the biggest takeaways from our conversation is that technology isn't just about using things, it's about staying curious enough to build, experiment, fail, improve, and create. It was wonderful having you with us today at Golden Spark Academy. And to everyone listening, remember, don't just imagine the future, learn, build, and create it. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you in the next Sparrow Pod.